What weird thing do you do when nobody else is around? The stair crawl. Yes. You do that with nobody to witness such greatness? Talking to myself. And when I'm so into it, I'll get self-conscious and then look around just in case I'm being recorded. Absolutely. I didn't even realize it was strange until someone called me out on it. I thought everyone did it when they were alone. It's so much easier than thinking. I do the same, but at work LMFAO. I play with my tummy and other soft spots. Really reminds me of my little brother when he was a tiny baby. He used to slap the out of his thigh. He just loved to do it. Used to yell THAI and laugh uncontrollably at the recoil and bounce low. Talk to my dogs, but just using random tones, words, and gestures. Like hi Fwanky, bicka bicka boop weep while wiggling and jumping, and he just loses his mind, haha. I do the same, and I also start to chase my dog around the house while making nonsensical sounds. He loves it. He'll follow me around and make a particular whiny sound when he wants to play that game. It ends with him in his bed waggling around and then falling asleep. Blast music in my headphones and dance around like I'm performing a sold-out world tour. Yes, SSS. Hot dogs. You do. Hot dogs? Yes, and there will be no follow-up questions. When I'm all alone, I indulge in my strange obsession with collecting and organizing rubber bands. I have an entire drawer dedicated to them, sorted by size and color. Sometimes I spend hours just arranging them into intricate patterns or building elaborate structures. I know it's weird, but there's something about the texture and elasticity of rubber bands that's just so satisfying to me. I don't tell anyone about this strange habit of mine, but it's become such a part of my routine that I can't imagine giving it up anytime soon. That's not weird, it's a really useful strategy for self-regulation. It uses rhythm, predictability, and has sensory input, which all help regulate your nervous system. People can spend a fortune in therapy learning techniques that you already figured out. I do the same thing with agates I've found and tumbled. Buckets of them. Have you ever explored what drives the habit? Ever talked to a psychologist? Just curious. It's nothing bad, there are far worse meditations. That actually is probably a healthy one. I just wonder why is the underlying driver of it. Wow, it must feel satisfying. Usually people don't like rubbers, but this guy knows what's up. Hey, it's not bothering anybody, whatever floats your boat. While odd, that sounds adorable in a good way and completely harmless. It should even help with organizational skills, and you definitely know what kind of rubber band to use when you need one. I make out with and ride the lifelike replica face of a certain celebrity. I watch myself dance in front of several full-size mirrors. I admire my doll collection. I'm a completely normal 31 years old lady. Sue. Who's the celebrity? Asking for a friend, lol. Smell my armpits, they actually smell really good, like WTF. I know this is weird. You are not weird, I do the same thing. Most girls I've been with have liked the smell of my armpits. I don't think it's uncommon for girls to dislike that musk. We're talking the amount that builds from showering in the morning, being out all day, and then returning home. Kinda weird to limit this only to girls, but okay. It's a fact there's a balance of healthy clean smell and a bit of musk. I run around the house like a dinosaur making dinosaur noises while my tribe of cats follow me around meowing. Soon as I hear anyone else coming up the stairs, we all immediately act like we have a shred of normalcy. Jurassic Park theme blasting in the background. Exercise. What makes it weird is I don't like doing it when there are people around. For some reason I feel a tinge of embarrassment that I can't explain. OMG, me too. I oftentimes pace back and forth in my living room and daydream. I know it sounds super weird, but sometimes I get so into it that I'll actually start lip syncing or doing small gestures that align with what's going on in my daydream. Kinda embarrassed about it, so I keep it to myself. Wasn't until I was on Reddit and a Facebook ADD group that I realized how widespread this activity was. I honestly thought it was just me for years. Should I get myself checked? It's called maladaptive daydreaming. I've always done it, especially to music, and didn't know it was so common until fairly recently. Wow, I didn't know this was a thing, and I'll add it to the list of weird shit I do. Talking to myself and swinging around an imaginary sword. While you partied, I studied the blade. I have learned to move this blade so incredibly fast that it becomes imperceptible to the naked eye. Listens to the phone. Damn right, Jim, it's fucking awesome. I can't be the only guy to yell Kamehameha and piss as hard as physically possible when I'm taking a leak and there's nobody home, right? Hey Ferb, I know what we going to do today. Thanks for the idea. Not anymore. Hug plushies while watching a show or a movie. Screw AM middle-aged dude, Stuffies rock. Yell, it's Britney bitch. That's so satisfying to say. One of the finest poems ever written. Dead ass FR though. Sniff wellies. Wellies? Boots. I do love the smell of new Wellington boots, so before I buy I would smell them while they're still in the shop. Putting on my daytime pajama, drink way too much coffee, 'cause my BF's not there to tell me it's too much for my poor small and weak body, then I do all the cleaning. Fold all the laundry and watch YouTube videos and shows my man would judge me to death for watching. I also tend to forget to eat and end up eating dill pickles over the sink and snacking on cheese, the best life TBH. Just add some crackers and call it charcuterie. Sometimes I'll blast music and sing to my dog, hyping her up so she dances around with me. I talk to myself about a topic like I'm telling it to someone who's never heard of it before. And also sing while doing the voices of characters people that sang the song. Walk around the house aimlessly and imitate certain animal sounds. I've found my vocal cords are extremely flexible, like I can make a near-perfect imitation of the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park as well as the Indoraptor and Indominus Rex. Some honorable mentions are the Jurassic Park World Rex, Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Therizinosaurus, Mosasaurus, Dilophosaurus, Fong from Primal, and Torvosaurus from Dinosaur Revolution. If it weren't for my love of dinosaurs, I'd probably do other animals too, lol.